What's up, guys? Welcome to the video. Today we're going to be discussing flexible dieting and if it fits your macros and whatever you want to call it, just because people in 2021 still do not get it. And I'll kind of give you my idea on what approach most people should take with their diet, how I do my things with my clients, whatever. I've done a video on it in the past, but I'll touch on it here again. So a few days ago, maybe a week ago now, I saw a popular IIFYM pro coach discussing, or not really discussing, just dogging on it on his Instagram story with no evidence behind it, just making stupid claims that if you're following a flexible dieting approach, you won't get as lean as following a strict bro diet, whatever, or clean meals, whatever you want to call it, right? Just garbage, no substance to it, no evidence behind it, just making claims. And I don't know where this all or nothing idea came that if you're following a flexible dieting approach, all of a sudden all your nutritional sense just goes right out the window. And all you're going to do is just diet on, protein shakes, Twinkies, and whatever, right? And you're going to, eat ice cream every night. You're not going to eat anything healthy and whatever. Doesn't matter. The point is, we can make decent decisions, right? Just because you're choosing the foods you want to eat doesn't mean you're not going to choose unprocessed, whole, single ingredient type foods. You're going to probably end up eating better following a flexible dieting approach, getting a variety of nutrients, getting a variety of different things throughout the day, and you're probably going to enjoy it a little bit more than eating the same exact thing, meals 1 through 6, every single day for 16 weeks, however long you're dieting for. And the thing I don't like about this, it's fine if you're a prep. If you're like a bodybuilder, you're in a competition prep, it's whatever. But especially when you're taking this approach with normal people who are just trying to lose weight, this teaches them nothing on how to eat. For them, if they don't have that plan, they don't have anything. If you don't teach them what to do when, they run out of food, or their grocery store is out of something, or they spent a long day at work working extra hours, or a long day at school and now they don't have time to cook or whatever, all of a sudden those people, what do? They go and eat junk because now they don't know what to do. They don't know how to sub out carb sources, protein sources, fat sources. They're lost. They don't know how to eat out and choose food at a restaurant. So when you take this all or nothing approach, it's probably worse than an actual flexible dieting approach. That being said, I did read a study recently that compared a prep diet. It was like a competition prep diet versus a macronutrient-based diet, and it didn't get into details on what was in the diet, so who knows, but we typically know what a competition prep diet is like. Chicken, sweet potatoes, rice, egg whites, oatmeal, whatever. It's all the same foods. Every coach does the same thing, right? So they compared the two diets, and at the end of the study, they were testing or examining the nutrients that they were deficient in, and whatever. I don't know if they're doing blood markers or they were just doing like an exam on, or a survey on what vitamins and minerals they were deficient in through their diets when they reported their diets. I can't remember. I'll have to look it up. I'll link it in the description. And what they found when they compared the two was that they both sucked. They were both deficient in vitamins and minerals, and it didn't matter which diet you were doing. They were likely because they were in a caloric deficit, so they probably just weren't eating enough in general. But that being said, what it shows you is that the bro diet was not better than flexible dieting. They both sucked. So at least with the flexible dieting approach, you have the ability to do better. And if you're stuck on that plan, guess what? You're stuck on that plan. So the thing I think most people should do is kind of incorporate a little bit of both, right? Have a set plan. Give yourself variety throughout your day, rotate your carb sources, but still plan it out. Don't just kind of wing it throughout the day. Don't just track as you go, because that's when people start to get lost and they get to the end of the day and their calories are all messed up. If you can kind of structure your day a little bit and have an idea of what you're going to eat, track it a little bit, and then if you feel like subbing out carb sources, fat sources, whatever, then you can do that. It makes it a lot easier. You can eat out without being stressed out. And if you're only eating 4 or 5 meals instead of 6 meals, it's not the end of the world. You can just make bigger ones. So that's how I think most people should do it. The way I do it with my clients is same thing my coach does with me, and I just give them a few different meal options and inside that they can build it how they want. You know, I'll usually put like a base one, the one that I would probably do, whether it's, you know, chicken, rice, avocado, for example, and then in the description I'm like, you know what, sub your avocado with this many grams of nuts, cheese, olive oil, whatever you're gonna do. Same thing with the chicken, same thing with the rice, and I do that just for every meal. So if people don't want to eat the same thing every day, they don't eat the same thing every day. It's not that hard. They have the weight, and they can just sub it right on in. So that's how I think it should be done. That's my thoughts. Kind of just blabbered. I don't even know what the hell I just said. If you enjoyed it, like it, subscribe, comment below. And if you have any questions for coaching, things like that, in the description.